It is 19:05 on Friday, May the 15th, and welcome to episode 39. And tonight's episode is this is going to be one for the books. This is going to be a good one, I promise. After 38 episodes, finally going to have a good one. And the reason for that, take a gander of what I'm about to show you. This is, by the way, the Pop-Tart episode. I'll show you. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how many friggin' Pop-Tarts I have to eat. I'm not going to eat all of them, obviously, but we're going to do a taste test. So I got it all ready. However, before we get to the Pop-Tarts, I have to have my supper. So we have 3 minutes left on the clock. So once again, I said I was going to have my two-beddy today, but I changed my mind yet again. Earlier today, after my afternoon walk, I had the baby carrots, the remainder of the baby carrots, I believe. And so then I'm just going to have chicken chunks and taters, I guess. Well, that's what I'm having. And then I'll just have the Pop-Tarts. Now, by the way, just a quick scheduling note. Tomorrow is supposed to be the cereal episode. However, I've changed my mind about that as well. So instead of having, I'm going to postpone the cereal episode, the cereal taste test episode. We have 9 different kinds of cereal to try. The reason for that is because I have the brownie, the Longo's brownie right there. And it is, the best before date is Tuesday, I believe. However, that's not the reason. I have to eat that before I go into town on Tuesday. So tonight's Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to be eating this brownie right here. And then Monday is going to be my day off. So I need to have that day off in preparation for going into town on my excursion into the big city, so that I can get a bunch of more items to make videos about. So I need that the day off in order to prepare myself. So there's the scheduling update. So I feel like there was more I wanted to say. Yeah, I'll just give a quick note about the Pop-Tarts. It was, I was, like I mentioned this yesterday, I was supposed to do a Pop-Tart taste test. That was like my first planned Todd Eats episode. I don't even remember how long ago that was. And then I went to my grocery store and they only had one variety of Pop-Tart. So I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Then I ended up going to this big superstore, grocery store that I've been going to when I go into town for making my videos on location, and they had way more selection. And I also got a couple. I got a few on Amazon too. So that was really good. So I have a whole bunch. And so the reason I'm saying this is I wasn't even that interested in doing this episode for this video series because. For the flavor, for the taste, because this video series is supposed to be all about indulgence and excess and eating really good stuff. And so, I do like Pop-Tarts, but I haven't had a Pop-Tart in a long time. And so I wasn't really that interested. And then I started preparing everything and I opened the first package, which was the strawberry. And, okay, so it's done. And as soon as I opened the package and I smelled it. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it now. I can't wait. But yeah, I was more interested in, I'll talk about that later. So the only thing is the Pop-Tarts are like taking up my counter space here. So I've got to try and make this work. It shouldn't be a problem. Screwing up already. Got to put that to that and that to that. So let's get the camera back in my hand. All right, so here's my meal once again. I've already eaten this several times. This was the big one I was talking about. I was mentioning that I got a new box of chicken chunks, and some of them looked really long, like they were small chicken tenders. And so I thought, hey, let's have that super long chicken tender. chunk-ish chicken chunk. So I mentioned yesterday that I altered my cooking method, my cooking technique for these. I cooked them on 420 degrees as opposed to 425. And it ended up working out great. However, then I realized when I was making my video that why didn't I just like cook it at the same temperature, but just not as much time? And so that's what I did this time. I put it back in for 420, 425. And then I cooked, so I used to cook it for 17 minutes, and then you flip it and cook it for 10. But today I did it, once again the camera's shaking because I'm shaking the ketchup. I did it for 16 minutes, and then I flipped it and cooked it for 9. So I cooked it for 2 less minutes. The taters look really good. Like they are golden brown. Hopefully the chicken's cooked, obviously, or otherwise I might get sick. But I don't think that would be a problem. How do I do this? I've forgotten how I do this. Yeah, so I'm all about this ketchup now. The French's ketchup. I'm leaving Heinz behind, I guess. Behinds. I still have the cake boxes in the fridge. I haven't thrown them out yet. Oh, it's a sad day. We have no more cake. But I'm going to get a cake when I go into town. So that is going to be really fun. Yeah, so I have my trip all planned out pretty much. I need to time it out. So I bring a piece of paper with me. And so I like schedule everything and I just follow the schedule. So I just have to do that, but I know exactly where I'm going, what I'm getting, what I'm looking for. And the one wild card was the types of pizza I was gonna get. So I decided yesterday that I was gonna get 2 small pizzas. Forgot to turn the light off once again. And then, I don't know if it was last night after the video or if it was this morning, but I realized, wait a minute, why don't I just get like a large pizza and then get half one thing and the other half the other thing, toppings wise? Because just getting one large pizza is actually cheaper and it might taste better because it's a large pizza and the pieces will be different, all that sort of stuff. So that's what I was debating on what I should do. And then I realized, no, I mean, I already had a small pizza from there last time I was in town and it was perfect. And it'll be really nice having 2 separate boxes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm getting 2 small pizzas and I'm getting, one of them is Canadian. I almost spoiled it. I'm not going to spoil it, but I know exactly what the flavors I'm getting. So, so let's see how this tastes. So this is 2 minutes less than normal cooking time. Yep. Taters worked out good. So I just have to hope that the chicken is cooked. And it seems like it's definitely cooked. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that's my new timing method. 16 and 9 minutes. Wow, that's good. So let's get through this as quick as possible, I guess. I'm assuming the Pop-Tart segment is going to take quite a bit of time. Because I've got 10 different Pop-Tarts to go through. Yeah, I mentioned that I wasn't really looking forward to like the taste. Well, I was looking forward to the taste, but I wasn't super excited. because they're just Pop-Tarts. But I feel like I was more looking forward to the presentation and to the structure of the taste testing video, because there are different sequences that will be happening, and I have it all organized. And as you can see, the looks wise, it looks very nice. The display looks very nice. But I can't wait to eat them now too. I forgot to show you what we're listening to. It's the same thing we listened to yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before. I think it's that many times. This is the keyboard track to Cries from a Defective Mind. Recorded and released in March of 2024, over 2 years ago. Oh man. Ooh, that's good. It's a little hot. I didn't want to burn my throat there. So good. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to eating that brownie tomorrow too, and on Sunday. That brownie is so good. And then Monday I'm gonna have 2 chocolate bars, but I'm not gonna make a video. That'd be my off day. I'm not getting I'm doing it in the wrong order. All right, last 2 bites. It's very nice, very pretty. Okay. Well, that was amazing. All right, I'm just gonna wipe my face. I'm gonna take a swig of water. Bit of a palate cleanse in preparation. I should also blow my nose too. So I'll get that ready. Excellent, as always. I'm not sure what I'm eating tomorrow. I might be eating the same thing, but I don't have any more carrots, so that's unfortunate. However, hopefully I'll be able to have an earlier supper tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna have to, I don't need any of this stuff, but I'm gonna rinse my plate. All I really need, I think, is a glass of milk. So wait until you see what I have planned. bunch of different steps that I have to get through for this gigantic taste test. Should be very fun. Very much enjoying looking forward. I'm very much enjoying looking forward to it. Is that what I said? Okay, so yeah, I'll bring the camera in shortly. Just give me a second here. So I have to rinse my plate, and I also have to move the pan off of the counter. And I have to pour myself a big glass of milk. All right. I really want to clear my throat, but that would not sound very good on the camera, on microphone. Okay, let's move this over here. Alrighty. So, yeah, I mean, you can still see me right now-ish, right? So I'll just get my glass of milk ready. And I will be warming these up as well. That's part of what I have planned. Okay, so there's your milk. There's my milk. I'll stick the milk over here. Here's my microwavable plate. Okay. All right, now I can get the camera. Okay, we are back. I really want to check my teeth too. I should probably do that because I'm getting close to the camera again. Yeah, I mean those, yeah, the chicken chunks and the taters really don't do anything to my teeth. So it's, what is it? It's something, oh, the Indian food. I think it was the Indian food that I always looked at. Anyways, we're back and we have ourselves a gigantic feast of Pop-Tarts. So let's try and do this all nicely. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I had to make a step because this was so long. I had to step. That's why the view went all weird. Okay, so I got everything ready so that it would be easier on me because I have to use my left hand for the camera. And I can't really do all this, you know, it took quite a while because I had to open all the boxes, and then I had to take out a package, open the package, take one of them out, arrange them like this. And so that's what I did. It took, I don't know how long it took. It took several minutes into the over 10s, into the 15s. And then I had it all laid out. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to, okay, so this is one of the steps. So one of the things I want to do with this is I want to try them like at room temperature, and then I also want to warm them up. And so what I wanted to do was cut them in half and then put one half in the microwave. That's how I'm warming them up. And then I'll just take a bite of the other half for room temperature. But I didn't want to cut them initially because I wanted to show you how pretty they were uncut, you know? Because they do look better when they're uncut. However, then I realized I don't have an extra hand. If I'm going to try and break it with my right hand, it's just going to be all uneven. It's not going to look good. So that's when I decided to just cut them. Okay, so what else do I have to say? So we're going to do this in stages, steps. So first of all, I'll just give a little backstory on the Pop-Tarts. So Pop-Tarts actually have an extra box right here. Perfect. Pop-Tarts, look at this. This is raspberry, right? Yeah, raspberry. So Pop-Tarts, I was a fan of Pop-Tarts, definitely. I like ever since I was a kid. I don't remember the first time I had Pop-Tarts, but I remember having them as a kid. My parents would get them sometimes, and I loved them. I was a huge fan. Very much enjoyed the Pop-Tarts. I remember when I was in the 8th grade, so when I was like 12, me and my best friend, we both played on the same hockey team. We decided, hey, let's go this was in 1995 when I was in grade 8. I was born in 1982. I'm really old. And then, so let's go to the grocery store and let's buy a box of Pop-Tarts for ourselves. So we were getting up to no good, buying a box of Pop-Tarts for ourselves. And so that's what we did. Back then in 1995, if I remember correctly, they came in packs of 6 as opposed to 8. And then if you wanted to get a jumbo box, it was a box of 12, a pack of 12. And so we got the jumbo box. I don't remember what kind we got. It was probably not this. It was probably strawberry, because that's like your typical Pop-Tart flavor. And we ate the whole box. And I remember we ate it outside. It was a very nice day out. And I remember being quite full after that. But I still like Pop-Tarts. I like Pop-Tarts even into my adulthood. I would still buy them occasionally. And I'm trying to think, like, I honestly don't remember the last time I had a Pop-Tart. I stopped eating them because obviously they're not that healthy. I started making my own cookies. So it's been over 7 years since I've had a Pop-Tart. But I don't remember. Like, I've had them within the last 15 years. It's probably been around 10 years, maybe a little less than 10 years since I've had a Pop-Tart. But I do love myself some Pop-Tarts. Okay, so we got the story out of the way. Now I'll show you which flavors I got. So right here, frosted strawberry on the top here. That's like your classic. It smells so good. My face is like right next to them. Every single one smells amazing. This is like your classic strawberry. I've had this one, obviously. This is probably the first one I ever had. Next one, it's not my favorite though. It's not one of my favorites. It's sort of like your default one, but I prefer other ones. Raspberry, for example. I love myself raspberries. If you know me, which you probably do if you've been watching this video series, I love myself some raspberries. And so this is one of my favorite in terms of the berry flavors, the raspberry flavor. And then blueberry, even better than raspberry. I like the blueberry flavors. This is my favorite non-chocolate variety of the Pop-Tarts. So the blueberry one right here, I love blueberries so much. It also looks really nice with the blue on there. And then you have cherry. Now, honestly, I know I've had this before, but it was probably only a few times. Honestly, I think it looks so cool with the darker sort of frosting as opposed to the white frosting. It's like the red. I think it looks really cool. I don't remember how it tastes. Can you see me? Okay. I mean, it smells similar. Wow, that's a close up on my nose, isn't it? It smells similar to the raspberry. I'm trying to like refresh my brain on how the cherry tastes. But yeah, we'll actually taste it soon enough. But I love how it looks. I think it looks so cool. That's your cherry. And then, so this one I've never had. I didn't even know this one existed. This is your strawberry milkshake flavor. So, yes, this is going to be a new flavor for me. I'm excited to try it because they all smelled really good. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. This one, however, looks very sad. This one looks the worst. It just, with the frosting, there's like there's like a handful of sprinkles on the top, but it smells very good. Yeah, it does smell good. So I am looking forward to trying it, but it does look quite pathetic. This is a new one for me too. This is an unfrosted strawberry. So you got your naked strawberry. It looks really cool. I've sort of had, the chocolate, by the way, I wanted to mention, I wanted to get more. I wanted to get more flavors. I got 10 flavors here, but I wanted to get more. The only thing is, I feel like this is what's available in Canada. There's a bunch of flavors that aren't available in Canada or easily available in Canada. One of them that I think is normally quite available is cinnamon and brown sugar, I think. I don't think I've had that one, but it is available on Amazon, but only in like a really big package. So I'd have to spend a bunch of money. I was debating on whether I should do that, but then I decided, nah, I guess 10's enough. But there were some other ones, specifically, which was one of my favorites, the chocolate chip flavor. That's not available in Canada anymore, apparently. I looked on Amazon, I went to the grocery store, I went to a couple different places, and I couldn't find it. And, you know, it is available on Amazon, but it's delivered from the US, and I didn't want to get into all that. It's also more expensive, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I loved the chocolate chip flavor. It's also unfrosted, but it does have like chocolate drizzle over the top. At least it used to when I used to get it. And it had the chocolate chips as well, and it had chocolate on the inside. But I loved that. That was my top two favorites. So this is the unfrosted, but there were some other flavors that looked really cool that are only available in the U.S. One of them being, I think, hot fudge sundae. I would love to try that. I'm a chocoholic, as you know. And also banana bread. That sounded really cool. And there was also, I think I saw wild berry. I've had that before. They used to have that in Canada, but not anymore. But I don't remember how it tastes. But I remember trying that. And there may have been more, a couple more, but I don't remember. Anyway, this is what's available in Canada. But the one I'm really that I'm really sad not to have here is the chocolate chip, because that was so good. Which brings us to my other favorite, the frosted chocolate fudge. This, obviously, because it's chocolate, this one I love so much. Oh my God, it smells so good. This is the one I would always get. And then eventually I started branching off, and I started trying the chocolate chip ones, and then I was getting exclusively chocolate chip. This was probably around 12 years ago. And then I ended up, the last time I started getting back into Pop-Tarts, I was back to the chocolate fudge. But I don't remember when that was. It was probably like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, something like that. It was back when I was eating junk food. A lot of like now, I'm eating tons of junk food. And then we have the s'mores flavor. I've tried this before. Yeah, it smells good. It smells really good. I haven't tried it a lot, but I have tried it multiple times. I do like it because it does have the chocolate in it, also the marshmallow and the graham cracker crust. So that's a good flavor as well. Cookies and cream. This is a new one. I have not tried this. I didn't even know it existed. You can really see the vein in my head right here. And I'm obviously looking forward to trying this. This is right up my alley, cookies and cream. It has the chocolate crust, or whatever we want to call it, the chocolate pastry. I wasn't totally sold on the smell, though. It feels like I can't. I don't know if I'm down. I think it could smell better, but I don't know. I think it looks really cool. It looks really cool. It's I'd sort of sound. I don't know what it was. I don't want anyone listening to my Pop-Tart review, to my taste test. It looks like monochrome, like it's in black and white. I think that's so cool. So I haven't tried this one either. And for the last one, this is a long intro, right? We're 30 minutes in. This is the frosted churro flavor. I've never had this one either. So that's what it looks like. To be honest, I don't even know what a churro is. I'm assuming it's whatever this is. I've never had a churro before. And I've seen it on like TV or movies or something. Or I've heard it being mentioned on those things as well, but I've never had it. Apparently, I think there's like cinnamon. I don't know. But I think I'll like it. It's like, is it Mexican, a Mexican thing? I don't know. You know, the funny thing is, when I opened this package here and I smelled it, I was like, it smells good, but I'm like, wait a minute, I've smelled this before. But I know I haven't had a churro before. And so but it was like, I know I haven't had a churro, but I know what this smell is. I've smelled it. And so then whatever, I didn't know what it was. And then I cut them all. I pre-cut them all. And then I got to the last one, the churro flavor, and I smelled it again. And then I'm like, oh, I know what it is. It smells just like a stroopwafel. So if you don't know what that is, STROP waffle, that is a Dutch dessert or Dutch delicacy. It's a Dutch dessert. And it's a circular thing. It's not a sphere. It's like a cookie or something. It's like a waffle sandwich, but the waffle is extremely thin. It's like a thick paper thin, and it's brittle. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say. But then it's in the middle is like syrup or I don't know how to describe it, but it tastes very good. So the syrup keeps everything together, keeps the waffle top and bottom together, and then in total, it's very thin. It's only like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch tall. It's very good though. And my mom's Dutch. She lived there until she was 8, and then she introduced us kids, her kids, me being one of them, to the stroopwafel, and it's very good. I don't know if you can find one in your local grocery store. They might have one in like the international section. Your city might even have like a Dutch store that they would sell those at. Anyway, it's very good. It tastes very good. And this reminded me exactly of that. I don't know why though, because I don't think the stroopwafel has cinnamon. So I don't know. Maybe churros don't even have cinnamon and I'm crazy. Anyway, so we got through the introduction. There's your introduction. Okay, so I think I can start eating them now. So first of all, I'm going to try them just as is. So I'm going to try them cold. All right. So we're getting strawberry. So this is the strawberry. Here's your, I don't know what the best way, where the best place to eat is. Probably like this so that the light is showing. Yeah, that's probably best. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I could eat like a whole box of these. Oh. Classic flavor. Classic. So the strawberry is really good. This is the raspberry. Oh yeah. Even better than the strawberry. Honestly, the strawberry is really good too, though. Yeah, they're very similar. Now for the blueberry. Pardon me, got an itchy nose. So this was one of my favorites, right? Oh yeah. I love blueberries so much. Oh my God. This tastes so good. This is my favorite so far. This one is just so perfect. I feel like anything blueberry is just amazing. Okay, so this is cherry. This is one I don't have that much experience with. I mean, I loved cherry blasters, the candy, but cherries themselves, I don't like cherries by themselves. And anything with cherry in it, I don't like it. Except for these, but like I'm trying to think of what has cherries in it. I don't know, but if something has cherries in it, then I don't like it. So let's try it. Oh, that tastes really good though. Oh yeah, I like that so much. That's really good. I think they're all fairly equal, except for the blueberry is my favorite so far, and then the other three are tied. But that was a very strong showing so far. You can see are my bites getting bigger? I really have to be careful because I think like 2 of these have 30 something, like 35 grams of sugar. So if I eat, like how many am I supposed to eat? Whatever. I'm not going to eat like a whole one though. So now we're doing the strawberry milkshake. Oh, it does smell good. The filling is sort of bursting out of this one. So let's give this a test. This is my first new one. I mean, it's edible. Does it taste like a milkshake? I don't know. I haven't had a milkshake in a long time either. It is good though. I honestly can't make up my mind. So this is the naked strawberry. I'm going to call it the naked strawberry. It does taste really good. Yep. This one would taste better warmed up for sure. I do like that they do that though, the unfrosted. I'm curious what the stats are compared with the frosted. So I'm gonna have to try and this is like Jenga, but it's horizontal Jenga as opposed to vertical Jenga. Okay, so there's still 25 grams of sugar. So, I mean, now I do have an extra box of strawberry. Oh, come on. So I just want to compare. God damn it, man. I screwed up my presentation. There. So 25, right? So let's go to my extra box of strawberry right here. This has 31. So really, you only saved 6 grams of sugar per 2 pastries by removing the icing. Is that negligible or is that, I don't know. Anyway, we're on to my top one, the chocolate fudge one. Loves myself, the chocolate fudge one. Oh my God. Oh yeah. This brings me back. That just tastes so good. Oh, I dropped some. I dropped some on the floor. I'm going to have to pick it up. So I'm going to forget that it's there. I'm going to walk on it and it's going to crumble. And then mice are going to come in. So far, we're doing really good. Yeah, so I mean, the chocolate ones are different than the fruit ones. Obviously, because there's chocolate compared with fruit. So my favorite ones so far, chocolate fudge for the chocolate, and then blueberry for the berry. So this is, sorry, my nose is itchy. So this is basically mirrors what my expectations were and what my favorites were. So now we're on the s'mores one. Smells very good. You can see the marshmallow and the chocolate on the inside. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is good. That's definitely good. Does it taste like a s'more? I guess sort of. I don't know. I think like the marshmallows probably aren't very marshmallowy. I don't know, but compared with regular marshmallows, I don't know. Either way, I am a fan of the s'mores one, but the chocolate fudge one is still better. So this is another new one. This one I'm about to have. This is the cookies and cream. Okay, cookies and cream. This is the black and white one. So wait a minute. What? Oh, okay. So it's like cream on the inside. I thought it was chocolate for some reason, but it's just the way I cut it. The way I cut it, sort of, you can't really see the cream very well. So this one I think looks the coolest. It looks more, it's definitely the coolest looking. I really like how it looks. I'm just looking at them right now. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Mm. Yeah, that is good. I think this is the first time I've had like the chocolate pastry. You know, like the chocolate crust. It tastes good. It tastes good. Mm. So far, I've liked every single one. I could eat a box of every single one. Okay, now the last one. This is the churro one. So this is another new one. Have not had this one before. Smells like a stroopwafel. Never had a churro before. This is my first churro as well. Seriously, if you like churros, try a stroopwafel and tell me if they taste similar. I'm assuming they don't, but I won't even read any comments, by the way. Hmm. 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 I mean, yeah, okay, I'm getting the cinnamon flavor now. Yeah, this was my least favorite one. Not only that, not only because of the taste, but also, I was going to mention, they all taste very, very fresh. Like, I remember back in the day when I used to get them, once in a while, I don't know if it was like half the time you get a box, bring them home, and then they'd like be hard or the frosting would be hard. And it wasn't often where you would get one that was like perfect. It felt perfect. It was the perfect texture. It was, you could tell that it was fresh, right? All of these tasted extremely fresh. They all tasted perfect, except for this one. This one, the churro one, the frosting was a little hard. And I feel like the filling was a little less gooey. Now, I don't know what the best before date is, but I'm assuming it's quite a ways into the future. So, But yeah, the churro one is my least favorite so far. The new flavors, I'm not entirely sold on them. I don't think they eclipse any of the original flavors, like the unfrosted strawberry, the strawberry milkshake. I mean, this did taste good, but I feel like the regular strawberry was better, or any of the berry ones. S'mores one I've already had. The cookies and cream one, I'm gonna have to see how I feel after I warm it up. But yeah, clearly the churro one is my least favorite. I guess that makes me racist against Mexicans. is that true? Okay, I'm just washing my hands. I'm sorry for the hardcore close-ups of my face. Okay, so now comes the part where it gets a little weird. So I'm gonna try and warm these up. My pants are falling down. Give me a second. I just have to I have to tighten my belt. This belt is quite old, and so it becomes loose, and my pants get loose. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to try and warm them up. Now, obviously, back in the day, or whenever I would have Pop-Tarts, sometimes I wouldn't warm them up, sometimes I would. Whenever I did warm them up, I used a toaster, obviously. That's what you did. However, I've learned that apparently you can use a microwave. And, I mean, I do have a toaster, but it's on the ground over there. I don't even think it works anymore. It's covered in dust, and if I remember correctly, like two of the elements don't even work. Also, that would take too long. And so I was looking on the side of the box here, and it says heating instructions. Okay, I need some light here. There we go. There's no reason to show you the French side. So it says, I can't read this and film at the same time. This is too hard, because I literally can't read it without my face being right up to it. If you wish to warm the product, please follow these instructions, blah, 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 blah. So they're very careful about making sure you don't burn yourself. So it says heating instructions, remove pastry from pouch. Obviously, that's for stupid people. To make sure stupid people take it out of the pouch. In toaster, okay, that says in microwave. Place on a microwave-safe plate. Heat 3 seconds at a time until warm enough. Allow pastry to cool before eating. Caution, if pastry is overheated, frosting filling can become extremely hot and could cause burns. So, they definitely don't want you to burn yourself. Or at least, if you do burn yourself, they're not going to be liable for damages of you being a stupid idiot. However, the microwave thing caught my eye because it said heat 3 seconds at a time, and I thought that was hilarious. I think I misread it the first time because it says 3 seconds at a time. It doesn't say put it in for 3 seconds only. It says 3 seconds at a time. So I think I'm going to try it for 9 seconds. I've never done this before in the microwave, so I have no idea how long to put it in for. So first one, I'm going to try for 9 seconds, and hopefully I don't burn my mouth. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth. Okay, so the strawberry one's in there. 9 seconds. So I know I'm breaking the rules here. It said 3 seconds at a time, and I'm tripling that, but okay. So is it warm? Honestly, it doesn't even feel warm. I was skeptical. I think I can do 12 seconds. I'm going to put it in for 6 more. So what did I do? 9 seconds? Maybe I'll do 15. Yeah, because I mean, the frosting can be thick. Okay, this feels much better. 15 seconds. So here it is again, the strawberry. I think, yeah, too much. That's too hot. Oh man, does that ever taste good though? Holy cow. Oh my God, I'm gonna have another bite. Oh my God. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, so 15 seconds is too much. Let's do 12. Plus I did it for 9 and then 5 as opposed to 12 full. So I hope this isn't too much as well. So this is raspberry. Oh, the filling is coming out. Oh, this is definitely going to be too hot. I'm going to ruin my mouth. Ah, yeah, that's definitely too hot. I'm so stupid. 9 seconds was definitely perfect. I'm biting from the wrong side. Oh. Does taste good. It's way too hot though. So 9 seconds? I think I'm gonna go much less. Let's just do 7. Because that's verging on burnt mouth territory. So, I mean, it's going by really quick, at least in my mind, it is. The cooking time. So now we're doing blueberry. Did I say the last one was raspberry? Oh, I'm going to do 8 seconds. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 bites. I really have no idea how much to eat. Because I'm only taking bites. Pieces. So how many pieces equals a whole pastry, you know? Who knows? Whoops. I do not want to close the door. So this is cherry. Maybe it sort of depends on which variety you're warming up. Huh. Huh. Oh. This one's hot. Yeah, so the blueberry wasn't as hot as this. I think it does depend on the variety for some reason. Okay. So far, so good. I don't know how this differs. So let's do 7 seconds. I don't know how this differs. I knew I stepped on something. Yeah, I stepped on a piece of Pop-Tart. It's a piece of the blueberry Pop-Tart. Oh yeah. So this one, the filling is coming out. I don't think it's too hot though. No. It's not too hot. Oh. Maybe it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to try 6 seconds now. It's getting ridiculous. Yeah, I feel like oh, by the way, that was a strawberry milkshake. The strawberry milkshake one, the filling is very, what's the word I'm trying to use? The filling is much more like a flowy. Does that make sense? Okay, so this is the naked strawberry. Now this is barely even warm. So it definitely depends on the variety. So I don't think I'm adding any new information. Going back up to 7 seconds. I really need some milk though. So this is the chocolate fudge. Uh-oh. Oh. That's hot. Yeah, this is just all over the place in terms of temperature. This one is hot. Tastes good though. I think it hasn't been too hot so that I burn myself. I just have to have some milk. Okay, now we're doing the s'mores. Like 7 is too much, 6 isn't enough. I don't know how well using the microwave works for this sort of stuff, but I also don't remember how hard it was to heat these to a decent temperature. So now we're doing s'mores. This definitely isn't too hot. It is slightly warm. Oh, that was good. Okay, now we're doing cookies and cream. 7 seconds? Is this going to be scalding or is this going to be good? Or cold? Scalding or cold? Yeah, I love how the cookies and cream ones look. They're just like black and white. Well, that one's a perfect temperature. Well, that was really good. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, that one tastes really good. The cookies and cream one. Oh my God. Tastes really good warmed up. I'm just trying to I'm trying to think how it compares with the chocolate fudge with the other chocolate ones and the s'mores one. It's right up there. Yeah, it's definitely right up there. So depending on your mood, what type of chocolate you want, you can alter your choice. So this is the last one. This is the churro one. And I think I'm done with the microwave. I don't know if I am though. Am I starting to get full? Honestly, I can't tell because I don't know. This one isn't warm at all. What? Churro. It is warm. I think it's just that frosting is protecting my fingers from the heat. Okay. All right. So, what have we learned? We need some more milk. Okay, what have we learned? We've learned that Pop-Tarts are still good in the year 2026. We have learned that. So let's just see how much I've damaged. Let's look at the damage. Okay, so what did I learn? Clearly these four, the four berry ones, are still excellent. They were always excellent and they're still excellent Pop-Tart flavors. So good stuff on there. The blueberry, still my favorite, but the other three were still excellent. Strawberry milkshake, I can't make up my mind. I mean, it was good. All of them were good. Don't get me wrong. The churro one I didn't like as much as the rest. But the strawberry milkshake did taste good. The filling is a little different than your other fillings. You can actually see the difference as well. Like this one is more free flowing compared with everything else with like the berry ones. But it did taste good. And I wasn't saying that to be critical or anything. I was just, that's just something, it was an observation. The unfrosted strawberry, I don't know. I feel like I would have preferred a different unfrosted flavor, like maybe the chocolate chip. I just want to eat the chocolate chip flavor. I wonder how popular this is, by the way. I'm not sure. It still has a lot of sugar for 2 pastries. I guess 25 isn't that bad. Chocolate fudge tastes exactly like I remembered. So good stuff on the chocolate fudge. Same with the s'mores. S'mores tasted same as I remembered. Excellent flavor as well. Cookies and cream. I was fully expecting when I bought it, like, yeah, I'm going to like this because it's got chocolate. Then I opened it and I was like, I'm not sure if this passes the smell test. Then I had it unwarmed up and I couldn't make up my mind. But then I stuck it in the microwave and yeah, I'm definitely down with that. So good stuff with the cookies and cream. I'm very much a fan of the cookies and cream now. So I think, yeah, chocolate fudge is my favorite amongst the chocolates. Chocolate chip would be up there too. S'mores and cookies and cream are probably equal. And then churro, I'm not into the churro flavor. Yeah. I'm assuming also, like, I don't even know if I've had the brown sugar and cinnamon flavor. I feel like it's pretty, it looks similar to that, at least to the churro flavor, but I'm assuming I have similar feelings towards that flavor as I do towards the churro flavor. So there's sort of, yeah, I'm not up my alley. Anyway, I had a lot of fun doing this. I want to eat some more. Just wondering if I want to eat. Yeah, I should probably be done with the microwave, because that was sort of using the microwave. Now I know why they say to do it 3 seconds at a time. Because for some of them, I did like 7 seconds and it was scalding. Others I did 7 seconds and it was barely warm. So if you're using a microwave to heat up your Pop-Tarts, be careful. I don't think I burned my mouth, but it was close. It was like right on the edge there for a couple of them. So I think, should I just have another bite of each? I think I can swing it with my stomach. I think my stomach can swing it. So the ones on the bottom, those are the heated up ones. I'm going to use the ones on the top. So these are the raw ones. Raw, quote unquote raw. Let's try and speed run this. Oh man. Oh man. I love the blueberry so much. I love blueberry. Yeah, all those berry ones are just like so good. Yeah, there is something fun about the strawberry milkshake flavor. Fun, I think, is the appropriate word there. So that was the naked. Honestly, I think the naked strawberry tastes better when it's not warmed up. I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't warm enough when I heated it up. Oh, that's a good chocolate fudge Pop-Tart. That's a good s'mores Pop-Tart. Yeah, it's a good cookies and cream Pop-Tart. Yeah, this definitely, cookies and cream definitely belongs with the s'mores and the chocolate fudge. I'm happy with this. And the churro one, I'm not even going to bother. Sorry. Sorry for being racist. Okay, so this is how much I've eaten. Clearly, I haven't eaten a full one of any of them, but I have done some damage. So I think if I had 6 of them, that would be, like if there were 33 grams of sugar, that'd be like 100 grams of sugar, 99 grams of sugar. If I had 6 of them, which is pretty much my limit for these videos. And do you think there's 6? Because there's 10 total here when they were full. But do you think after all the bites, I've probably had at least 6 of them, right? I don't know. I think I'm going to stop right now, though. I should definitely have some Pop-Tarts one day, though, if I'm hungry for something, for a little snack or something like that. grab a Pop-Tart. Don't even have to warm it up. I think the cookies and cream one did taste better warmed up. I'm trying to think if any of the others did. Whether they're warm or not, they still taste good. So Pop-Tarts, I feel like they still know what they're doing. It's really a shame though that the chocolate chip ones aren't available in Canada anymore. It's really sad because those were so good. So good. Okay, I think that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know how this is going to go for my digestive system because I haven't eaten these in so long. So I guess I'll have an update on that tomorrow. Tomorrow, I still don't know if I'm having two Betty or I'll probably have two Betty tomorrow because I'm out of carrots. So I can't have the chicken chunks and the tenders. So I'll just have pasta. And then I will have the brownie. Only half of it. I'm gonna have half of the brownie tomorrow and then half on Sunday. And then Monday is my day off. By the way, I think I forgot to mention this. Yeah, I was down in weight this morning again. So I'm back to 134. I lost like almost half a pound. So the cake diet is real. The 1 pound of cake a day diet is real. I'm really looking forward to going back to the grocery store, getting another cake, looking at the cakes. And then when I go back to the grocery store next weekend, I'm going to get another cake. So I wonder if these videos are ever going to end. I don't know. They have to end eventually, but I wonder how long I can milk this video series for. Pun intended, because I drink milk a lot. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching.